So Valentine's Day is already kind of coming up. It's going to be here soon. If you are a crafter or you have someone you want to make a gift for, you might want to start putting it in rotation. I have a girlfriend that I was like, what is the most romantic thing I could make? What really screams romance? I was like, a possum. A possum screams. You could be like really excited and be like, I love you. So I am gonna try to carve my first possum. We'll see how this goes. And I mean, come on, ladies. You know you want a man to carve a possum for you. That's it. That's true romance right there. And I, of course, these are pictures I put up that I used Grok, which is the Twitter AI, to give me some ideas on what a possum face should look like from the side, from the front, and screaming. And I thought these were funny. I love playing with this stuff. It makes me laugh every time. So I'm going to try a possum. I've never made one. Again, the reason, there's also a secondary reason for this, is I want to learn how to carve a raccoon, and I want to learn how to carve a possum. And I want them fighting over a trash can in my front yard. That's like my ideal carving. And I'm going to get good enough one day to do it. We'll take you through it when I do. Alright, so let's get to work and lay on a possum. See if we can figure this out. Oh, by the way, it's like, I think it is 3 degrees outside. Feels like -5. Can you tell? Shed's a little cold. The stuff you do for love. That's right. Before I dive in, I was going to start yesterday, and it was so dirty in here that I finally reorganized, put some shelves up, and before I knew it, I spent 6 hours out here rearranging stuff and laying it all out. So I can actually find things now. I almost look like a real shop. I just got this Win sander because I'm curious if this will speed me up a lot, being able to use a sanding belt like a woodworker. This thing was on a Black Friday deal, or whatever, after Christmas deal. So we'll see how well it works. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know if I'll use it this time, but I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, let's get started. So before I start, you always say, Lupo, why do you wear chainsaw gloves when you carve? Well, this right here. So I let these nails grow so you can see. This one, I hit it with the Fordham, and all this is dead. There's like a big groove right here. Thank goodness I hit my nail and not my skin. And this one is kind of what it looks like normally. So I desperately need to cut these, but I kind of want to let them grow so you can see this. Also, I'm taking it's like a green supplement drink, and it makes your hair and nails grow like crazy. It's really good nutrition. So anyway, these are the chainsaw gloves I've been using. I like them. I burn through them pretty fast. I'd say they last about 6 months to a year, but I use them like as work gloves and everything. I'll link them below, but I like them, and they have saved my hand from getting cut a few times. But I did blow through right here. I hit it with the Fordham, you can see. And that would have been my skin. So Jordy always says don't wear loose gloves. These are pretty tight, and I've never had an issue where they get caught and stuck in the actual drill. So anyway, I wanted to show you that before we get going. A little safety message. Did I mention it's cold out here? Just want to say that. So how I keep my shed warm is one of these Mr. Heaters, the big buddy. It's pretty good. You will burn through some propane. I go through a tank about every 4 to 5 days at this temperature, because right now I have it on high where it'll light up both. It takes a while, a good half hour, then I drop it down. I try to run it on low all day when I'm in here, but the weather's getting really cold. So these little fans, they're Stirling engine fans. If you've never seen these, you've seen these on like wood stoves. They basically run without electricity. One of the downsides of Mr. Buddy is it takes these giant D batteries and it has a fan. And this is a much cheaper way to do it. They're like little clip-on fans. They're designed to sit on top of these heaters. Someone finally, there was all these hacks and stuff going around YouTube of people putting them on paint trays and things like that, but these are just designed to clip on. And they're a little smaller, so you can actually fit 2 on if you put them a little sideways. Again, affiliate link below. I can put these in, but I just thought I'd show you because some people are asking how I stay warm out here. So I took the AI pictures and jankily drew something out. One of these days I'm going to get a printer again. And maybe I can print it up and make this a little easier on myself. But yeah, this is where we're starting. I'm having a hard time with the possum face, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to use the point as its nose just to save away how much cutting I need to do. So I'm going to kind of point it sideways where that's the nose and he's yelling that way. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if that filmed or not, but basically it got so cold I had to warm my hands up here and stop. I'm starting to rough him out. So here's the top of his nose, here's his bottom jaw, tongue. We're getting there. I'm using right now my very first rotary tool, the Go Waxy. Just to do the rough out, I'm using the Cutsall Extreme Burr. I can link all this below, but the affiliate link below. What I'm going to do is continue to rough this out and dig it out for a bit. So update, I'm starting to get the nose done and everything. I got this far, and guess what? My first thing just died. I don't know, this is the third tool I've had die in like 2 weeks. I don't know if it's the cold weather out here killing them, or there's a power issue. So, I don't know what to do. I did, fortunately, get this right here, this Win. And I'm going to try it out. This is the very first time I've tried it. We'll see how it goes. I'm actually going to use one of these little handheld things, which I normally don't. So we'll see how this goes. So when people talk about they're worried about like AI taking over the world, I used an AI picture and I wasn't paying attention and I made this jaw super long. Like, this is ridiculous. It needs to be about half. I'm going to cut that back, but I should have been paying a little better attention instead of just following a picture. So I'm getting there. You know, I'm not going to sell this. This is a gift. I wish it came out a little better. I accidentally cut the teeth off. That wasn't cool. So I'm going to see if I can save it with paint. And there's a little, he's screaming, the little bubble. It says, I love you. And normally I do relief, but I thought it'd be fun, like, you know, it's kind of like a tree where it's cut in. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. So now I'm going to put in eyes, and I'm going to use these Mampa eye bit. That's what it looks like. I'll put that in the description below. We'll see how it goes here. I think that came out good because possums have round beady eyes that are black. I think that'll be good. Gives them a little more scream. Ah! I love you! So I am finishing up the last of the burning with this. I'm going to paint this, but I wanted to burn all the fluffies off so you could see it better. Man, I am really out of focus here. All right, you get a little better what he was going to look like now. And I will burn and paint the rest, I think. Oh, these are creme brulee torches, kind of. I find them good for small stuff. It controls the fire to very precise points. I can list these in the descriptions below. But I've been using these for years. I like them. They're slow, though. And they run out of fuel kind of quick. Like, I have to constantly refill them. Like, this thing's almost out. But I really like how precise the flame can be. And you can, because it's really, really easy. If you're a beginner, it's really easy to burn away your detail. You spend all this time carving the tongue in and teeth, and then you burn it and it's gone. So you got to be real careful when you're using fire that you don't burn everything out. Alright, since this is going to be a present, I need to fix some things. And One, I'm going to shorten the arms a bunch. Possums have little arms. They're like T-Rexes. Need to cut the ear in a little better. And then I'm going to give them hair on the back and round the nose and make a better nose. Alright, so I put hairs in. I put little hands and little shoulders. Fixed his nose. It's coming along. It's coming along. Getting there. Some of the tools I use for this is the tile cutter. I like this. I can link that. That lets you get into. It basically lets you back cut underneath stuff. I like the tile cutter. I also use my favorite dovetail bit, which I think it's put away right now. I'll link it below. That does the hairs. And I think you've seen everything else. So I'm gonna go paint inside here. And I'm gonna paint him. So we'll see. Again, I've never been a fan of painting wood, but the raccoon turned out pretty good, so I'm going to try this. I've gotten through the painting. I am a very kindergarten level painter at best. I think it came out cute, but check him out. He goes, "I love you." See him yelling? That's an action move right there. Big action. I hope she likes it. Oh, I should probably put a little reflection on the eye. I don't know. Possum's got really dark, beady eyes. They're so cute, though. I love them. So I'm not used to painting wood, and I've seen other people do it. Like Amy Jo on her channel will do it once in a while. Jordy from Carve Infusion will do it. Just Carve Rob paints and stuff. And I'm not used to it because you got to really like go over it and over it and over it to get in all the little cracks. It's pretty good. Although we're used to seeing possums all over the U.S., a lot of people don't realize they're all over Mexico. So I'm going to introduce you to Oscar the opossum. But since he's Latino, he's Mexican. He's Oscar. Oscar the opossum. He is full of passion. He loves to dance the merengue, salsa. He gets a little jealous with the ladies, but he loves to dance. Look at him go. He loves it. He's got the rhythm. Ladies, you know you cannot resist him. You want to take him home, but he's very jealous. He gets angry. And he needs a good woman with a good head to fix him. Take him home. Ladies, you know you love a project. He could be your project. Look at him. He's full of passion and love for you and only you. Ladies, Oscar only wants one thing. That is to go home with you. Take him. Make him a good possum man. Ignore that he already has litters and litters of children. That's okay. He could be a good father to you. Because he's full of undying devotion to the right woman. Are you that woman? We both know you are. You love the broken man and fixing them. Take him home. As you fall asleep, this will be the last thing you see. You'll whisper his name, Oscar. Oscar. Talking to you, freaky mom. Take him home. While I'm thinking about it, there is a channel on YouTube called Nini and Pop's Workshop. And I'll see if I can link it in my description. He is trying to get enough subscribers to go live. I think he's only 20 subscribers away. So if you like carving, support all these other carving channels. They're just a lot of fun. Also, if you like the live, all those channels I mentioned have really funny lives. But also Bear and the Boss Lady's got I think he's on almost every day. And he's prolific at going live. But the rest of them, like Just Carve Rob's gets ridiculous. His live chat is hilarious sometimes. And so does Jordy's. I have to say, they're quite amusing. Anyway, look at him yelling, I love you! I know you can feel it. But I hope she likes it. Making something for your girl is handmade. I mean, how many guys do that, right? So little possum love out there. I hope it works. Anyway, I'll have to probably play with Valentine's Day. I've never really even sold anything on Valentine's Day. I'm not sure I'm even going to make stuff for it. I don't know. I don't know. Do people still buy Valentine's Day gifts? Let me know in the comments. I don't even know if they do anymore.